Hey, I'm so glad you opened up this email today. Thank you so much for joining us for the Calm the Chaos Insider. Can you believe it's October? 3/4 of the year is already gone. And as usually is the case, the last quarter of the year seems to be the most jam-packed, right? Well, not this year. Last week I did a post about breathing room, and so many of you had such an amazing reaction to it that I decided to dedicate this particular month, the whole month of October, to talking about how we can create breathing room in our daily lives. Now listen, having breathing room every day is important, but at this particular time of year, I felt it was really important to help you get this because you know what's coming starting next month. So this month of October is a great month to really start paying attention to what's going on, not only in our heads and our hearts, but in our world around us, in our everyday lives. Because if we can navigate how to deal with this well, we can have a holiday season that we really enjoy. And that, y'all, is what I want most for you over the next several months. So this month in October, we're going to focus on cultivating breathing room. That is our theme for the whole month, and we're going to be focusing on it each and every week for 5 weeks. And that's a great opportunity for you to be able to dig in and really learn what's going on, why things are the way they are, and how you can make things better. This particular week, I have got 3 great things for you, in addition to the blog post that I've got down below. And don't forget to read that because there's some great tips in there. I've also included 3 different categories of articles that I'm going to focus on for the next 5 weeks as well. The first is focusing on our meal times. Y'all, I know dinner time is difficult. We don't always get to eat together. There's always 15,000 activities going on. And, there's always that little bit like, oh, I wanted to make this, but I'm missing an ingredient, right? And so I really feel it's important to help you create breathing room by giving you opportunities to try out new recipes, to be thinking and be mindful of what it is you might need to prepare this week so that you don't have to stress about running to the grocery store last minute, so you don't have to run out and go, do I have everything? And, so that you maybe can have some things prepared ahead of time so that mealtime can be somewhat of a relaxing experience rather than a stressful one. Imagine that you can create a relaxing mealtime experience, right? The second thing is about paying attention to where we're actually spending our time. Y'all, schedule trackers are a tool that I have been using for over 10 years now, and they actually started for me when I was in college. And they are ways for me to not only track my time, but to help manage my time well so that I am in control, if you will, of where I actually want my time to be spent. This is essential to being able to create breathing room in our daily lives. Y'all, I want you this week to open up that article about schedule tracking, and we're going to learn to recognize why our lives are so full that we don't have breathing room. And if we have a clear picture of this, we can then be able to put it before God and say, okay, where do you want me to make the changes, God? The third thing is something new I'm trying, and I want you all to hear my heart about this. I'm going to focus for the next 5 weeks on taking a look at how we can reveal to the world and ourselves who we really are on the inside. Y'all, so many of us deal with chaos that causes us so little breathing room because we're worried about whether or not we're beautiful. We're worried about whether or not we look good enough. And I am so overwhelmed with how sad this makes me. Y'all are beautiful. Every single one of you are absolutely beautiful the way that you are. But are you revealing who it is that you truly are on the inside out? And that's what I want to help you do, because I think if we can create breathing room in recognizing that your hair looks great, your makeup is good, your clothes are good, everything's okay, maybe you won't be so worried about it and stressing out each morning about what to wear or what the hair looks like or anything else. So this week I've talked about hairstyles. So in our hairstyles, y'all, there is some beauty in that. Y'all, it's about who we are and accentuating that, not making us try to look like somebody else, right? And so that's what I want you to pay attention to this particular week when it comes to that issue. One other thing that I want to share with you is I want to hear from you. I really do. Do you have recipes that you can share that help calm the chaos of mealtime for you and your family? Things that your family loves that you could share with us? What about ideas for how to create breathing room in our days? What tips do you use? What strategies do you use to help that happen? And last, how do you remind yourself of how beautiful you are on the inside so that the outside becomes less of a distraction and you don't really have to worry about it? What tips do you have? I would love to hear from you. But this week, I want you to open up and dig in. Truly, y'all, God has something for us in this. I know it. I know that if He's asking us to create breathing room in our lives, it's because He really wants us to have that space, that margin for one important thing, and that is to be with Him. Because when we're with Him, we receive all that we need to face all the challenges we have each and every day. So I want you to enjoy October, y'all. Enjoy it. Don't look forward. Don't stress out. Focus on the here and now and where God is leading you. And that, my friend, requires that we have some breathing room to do that. If you have any questions, as always, please send me an email. I would love to hear from you. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day today. Thanks.